You are the thinker, not a passive observer of what unfolds within you, an active agent, the one who acts, the one who chooses. And as the thinker, thinking performs two functions. The first function is the selection of the environment. In the physical world, the thinker chooses the ground in which the seed is placed. The environment selected for the seed determines how that seed will develop. Poor ground produces poor development. Fertile ground allows full development. The thinker selects, and metaphysically it is the same. Your thinking determines the environment of your mind, the quality of the ground you are operating from, the quality of the environment in which your thought exists. This is the first function of thinking. It selects the environment. This is the 7-minute daily focus, day 127 of 365, to focus on the world within from the world without. Today's focus, the law of germination. Introduction, pause for a moment. The new cycle, a new law, a new 14 days. The law of seed is complete. 14 days of understanding, the seed, the ground, recognition, active and passive thinking, continuity, steadfastness, discipline, mastery, all of it understood, all of it operating. And now a deepening, not a correction. A deepening because what was understood in the law of seed was true, and it was the foundation of something more precise. Pause. In the law of seed, you understood that thinking is the ground. That understanding served you, and it remains in operation. But it held two distinct functions together as one, because when the seed develops toward physical expression, two distinct functions are operating within thinking, not one. Two, and understanding them as distinct is the deepening this cycle brings. Pause. You are the thinker, not a passive observer of what unfolds within you, an active agent, the one who acts, the one who chooses. And as the thinker, thinking performs two functions. The first function is the selection of the environment. In the physical world, the thinker chooses the ground in which the seed is placed. The environment selected for the seed determines how that seed will develop. Poor ground produces poor development. Fertile ground allows full development. The thinker selects, and metaphysically it is the same. Your thinking determines the environment of your mind, the quality of the ground you are operating from, the quality of the environment in which your thought exists. This is the first function of thinking. It selects the environment. Pause. The second function of thinking is the development of the thought. Once the environment has been selected, once the ground is established, thinking focuses upon the thought and drives its unfolding. This is germination, the active process by which what the seed already holds within moves toward its physical expression, not by creating anything new, not by adding to what the seed already is. The seed is already complete, but by sustaining the focused development that moves what is metaphysically real into physical expression. Thinking drives this development. This is the second function. Pause for a moment. So understand this precisely. Thinking both selects and drives. It selects the environment in which your thought exists, and it drives the development of that thought toward physical expression. The way you think determines the quality of your mind. The way you think determines what unfolds from within it. Two functions. One thinker, and you are that thinker. This is not something happening to you. This is something you are doing in every moment, whether you are aware of it or not. The selection is always occurring. The development is always occurring. Through the thinking you are sustaining right now. Pause. This is what the law of germination governs. Not just the development of the seed in isolation, the complete act of the thinker who selects the environment, who drives the development, who is responsible for both the quality of the ground and the quality of what unfolds within it. Germination is the law of the active thinker, the one who does not wait for circumstances to shape the ground, the one who chooses it, the one who does not wait for development to happen accidentally, the one who sustains it. This is who you are. This is what this cycle establishes. Pause. In these 14 days, the law of germination will be understood completely. What germination is, its nature as a process, its two functions within thinking, the ground the thinker selects, the seed the germination acts upon, the stability that sustains it, what first sense tells the thinker about which environment to choose, what recognition determines active and passive germination, steadfastness, interruption and the return, the order of the full arc, discipline and mastery. This is the same territory seen with far greater precision, and precision always deepens what is operating, not doubtfulness, not struggle, not force. You are not pushing the seed, not pressure. You are not trying to make it happen, but steadfastness, focused. Remain aligned with what is within. Do not be moved by what is physically seen, because what is physically seen is always secondary to what is unfolding. Now, the affirmation for day 127. Pause. The law of germination is now my understanding. I am the thinker. I select the environment of my mind through the thinking I sustain. I drive the development of my thought through the focus I maintain. These are my two functions, and I am responsible for both. The ground I operate from is determined by how I think. The development that unfolds is driven by where I direct my thinking. I choose the fertile ground. I sustain the focused development. And because both functions are operating, the seed that is already complete within me moves from metaphysical reality into physical expression. I remain, I sustain, and because I remain, it unfolds, and what unfolds must physically express, remember, by design, by focus.